the segfree, locally built. The first thing that you need to know is that it needs the landing gear to be able to stand upright, and that's just a simple lever that you can use to lower or to retract the landing gear. It works. Steering angle, the on-off switch, listen for the sound. There it goes, it's on. I'll always make sure there's enough play on the retracting gear. It works in a system when you lean forward it will go, or you lean back it will go. If the retracting gear doesn't have any play on, like now, it's not toggling, it might just take off when you activate the standing lever with the self-balance lever. So it's very important to always just release it one inch, that it can do this, that you can feel there's enough play, because then you can balance it when you get on, and that's very important. Another thing that you can use to make sure that your balance point is correctly set is use the sliding seat pan. If you go forward, you'll see it will fall, and if you want to go backwards, you're able to get the balance point. So it's always nice to get to a point where you can sit before you switch it on, before you activate it, that it's in a nice neutral point with as less as possible movement, that you can do this. And it's important to have this play. Don't activate the lever till it stands dead still like this, because then you don't have any control. If you switch it on now and it's an uneven floor, it might just take off. Just a little bit, enough play. And now I activate the self-balance lever on this side. You might listen to the sound again. It's balancing on its own. Now I can retract the standing gear. Only then, when you know it's balancing. Retract the standing gear, and now you're ready to go. And play. Nothing moves like this thing. Switch off sequence. First, landing gear out. Then the self-balance lever. It's off, and then you can switch it off. And now ready to transfer back onto your wheelchair. A recap. Sitting on the segfree. First thing, switch it on, listen for the sound. There it goes. Just make sure about a little bit of play, that it's in a nice neutral point. Activate the self-balance mode. Might listen to the sound again. It's balancing on its own. Now I can only retract the landing gear. Switching off sequence. Firstly, landing gear. Landing gear out, not all the way, don't force it too much. It needs to have a little bit of play. Don't force it, otherwise it might run away with you. Secondly, self-balance lever. And then I can switch it off. Then I can back my wheelchair.